Hey there everybody, this is Steve K here with another video. For this video that I'm going to be doing, this is going to be my 2018-2019 NFL season predictions. Like, I almost was going to say like picks and predictions, but we're not really doing games just yet. The NFL season starts on Thursday. That would be the 12th, I believe. September 12th. Or no, it isn't. I'm sorry. Today is the 3rd, so that would be the 6th, I believe. Yes. September 6th. Sorry about that. I haven't really done an NFL video in a while. That's just basically because I've been doing baseball and a few other things, so. And I'm also doing these videos, well, I'm doing this on my phone. Well, the video has nothing to do with it. It's the thing that how I'm doing this on Wikipedia is what I'm going to be doing. We'll be doing like the score, not scores. We're not doing game predictions. We're doing season predictions. But I'm not doozing, yeah. Oof. Sorry, folks. All right. Anyway, it's going to be season predictions, like how the season I think will go, what teams will finish first and second, all that. Again, not going to be doing playoff predictions because we're just not there yet. But I would, but I'm not really too good with like wild card things and all that other crap. I mean, just, you know, don't like get all bent out of shape because of that. I'm just doing season predictions, like I said. All right, so I think we're ready to get right into this. So I also do have a guest with me, and that is my girlfriend Christine on Skype with me. And
hello.
yeah. So as soon as I get the teams up on here, and then we'll get this underway. All right, so we'll pretty much start with the AFC East. We'll just start right there, and then we'll just go from there and see like how the teams shall do. Hold on a second, as I'm. All right, we'll do it this way. Here we go. All right, so for the East, now everybody pretty much is probably going to be going with this team in first place, though. But although I don't want this team to be in first place, I'd rather it be somebody else to finish first place over this team. But you know who I'm talking about for first place. Unfortunately, for first place, it's going to have to be the New England Patriots. So Tom Brady, you know, is an outstanding quarterback, and he still is playing to this day. Who knows? This could be his last season, or maybe not. Maybe like in a couple years, maybe it could be his last season. But I think pretty much, you know, they're going to have a pretty good season, and Tom Brady will do pretty well, as he's been doing for a while, even though I'm not a big Patriots fan. But like I said, you know, he's doing pretty well. So, first place, once again, the New England Patriots. For second place, this is a toss-up between two teams, and that is the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. But I'm going with the Buffalo Bills for second place, not because of some other stuff that's been going on and stuff in the NFL, but I just like the Bills more than the Dolphins for second place. I mean, I still think, well, it's too early for playoff things, like I said, but the Bills have a pretty good roster. And I still think, you know, they'll still at least finish about second place or so. And by the way, Patriots, I say, get about 12 wins and 4 losses, so 12-4. The Buffalo Bills, I say 9-7. The Miami Dolphins for third place, like I said, I say for them 8-8. And the New York, Jersey, Jets, whatever. New York Jets in last place, 5-11. I did some predictions on Facebook, and I said like my NFL predictions on there. I probably have messed these up a little bit, but it doesn't really matter, you know. I already, you know, doing it this way on here, but I don't think like the places will make a difference either. I think they'll be about the same as I did on Facebook. So anyway, there you go. So there's my AFC East. So once again, Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, and Jets. Now we move on to the AFC North, and you know who I'm going with first place in this one because it's pretty much, you know, the team that I want to go with for first place, and it is none other than hashtag quote the Raven, Baltimore Ravens, first place, 11-5. Now, the Ravens have two new quarterbacks here. Joe Flacco, of course, still with them, but they also have this new quarterback that they drafted in the NFL draft by the name of Lamar Jackson. Now, this guy has looked pretty good in the preseason, and so far he has made the roster, which is pretty good. And they also signed Robert Griffin III, RG3, who also made the roster too. Kind of surprising that he has, made the roster, but for the first time in a while, the Ravens are going with three quarterbacks. Excuse me. So that's pretty interesting, for them to be doing that, but I think it'll still be a success. And they also have new wide receivers like Michael Crabtree and Willie Snead and a couple other, players too. Well, not really like a whole lot, just you still have Terrell Suggs at linebacker. You also have many others too, like a lot of young ones too, and then a bunch of veterans too, but still a good looking roster. So once again, Ravens for first place, 11-5. Second place, I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I like the Bengals more than the Steelers because the Bengals, Anthony Dalton is a great quarterback. AJ Green, I think that's the wide receiver that I'm talking about. I think that's him. Yeah, he's a good wide receiver too, and they got a pretty good squad. So not a whole lot to say. So Bengals for second place, 9-7. Steelers in third place, 8-8. I mean, the Steelers, it's going to be a battle between those two in the pretty much the Steelers and the Bengals, in my opinion. But Steelers could finish second place, but you never really know. I mean, but still, my prediction is Bengals in second and Steelers third. And for fourth, bless you, the Cleveland Browns in fourth place. They do have a good amount of new people on there, including quarterback Baker Mayfield and quarterback Tyrod Taylor. I saw him get hurt in a preseason game, but I don't know if it's going to affect him or whatever. But don't know though, so don't know if he's going to be the starting quarterback or whatever, or Baker Mayfield. Don't know, but Browns in fourth place, 6-10. I say. I think at least they'll get about 6 wins or so. So once again, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, and Browns. So there you go, and that's it for the AFC North. Now let's go to the South. Let's go South. For first place in the South, this one's a tough one for me. It may not be for some people, but I'm going with the Tennessee Titans for first place. I don't know how long it's been since they finished first place, but it's going to be a battle between them and the Jaguars. Titans, I say, in first place, 10-6. Jaguars in second, 9-7. The Indianapolis Colts in third place, I say, 7-9, and the Houston Texans in last place. I'm just looking at their roster, just to take a look at it just a little bit. Houston Texans in last, 5-11, I say. All right, so once again for the South, Titans, Jaguars, Colts, and Texans. Now let's move on to the West. For the AFC West, now even though a trade just happened between this team and another team, but still going to go with it anyway, I am going with the Oakland Raiders for first place. Derek Carr is a pretty good quarterback, even though they did lose wide receiver Michael Crabtree, but it won't make a difference because Amari Cooper is another wide receiver they have, and they also have Jordy Nelson. And they also have Marshawn Lynch at running back. Their defense is pretty much not bad. So I pretty much say Raiders in first place, 9-7. For second place, I'm going with the Chiefs for second place. It's probably surprising for me picking them for for that place. But like I said, I mean it's a prediction, and you never know. Kansas City Chiefs second place, 8-8. L.A. Chargers, and also actually I should say this. I actually think Chiefs 8-8 and Chargers 8-8 as well. I think both of them will probably finish with the same record. And for last place, the Denver Broncos. 5-11. I say for them, 5-11. All right, so now we're done with the AFC, so that is it. Now we'll move on to the NFC as soon as I can get this up, and here we go. So first one we'll start off with will, of course, be the NFC East. Hold on a second. I had it like the one way I wanted to get it up on here, but hold on, folks. Do it. Okay, here we go. Just do it this way. I just want to get like the teams up this way and like go over the rosters and all that. All right, for first place for the NFC, I definitely see the Philadelphia Eagles repeating for first place again. I mean, they still got a good amount of the same players, but they did lose Torrey Smith to the Carolina Panthers. But I still think they'll do pretty well, and I think they'll finish first place, 12-4. For second place, the Dallas Cowboys, 11-5 for them. For third place, the New York. Hold on a second. Let me look this over just real quick. Either the Redskins or the Giants. You know what? Let me take one more look. I want that team. You know what? Give me the Washington Redskins for third place. 8-8, and the New York Giants in last place, or New Jersey Giants, whatever, 4-12 for last place. All right, so, and that's it for that. Now the NFC North. For first place, the Green Bay Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, you know, he's a great quarterback, and believe me or not, I've actually always liked the Packers back in the day when Brett Favre played for them. Even though they don't have Jordy Nelson, but they still have a pretty good squad. They have Jimmy Graham at tight end, Ty Montgomery at running back, and Randall Cobb at wide receiver, and many, many more on here, and Clay Matthews on defense. So, first place, Green Bay Packers, 10-6. Second place, the Minnesota Vikings, 9-7. Third place, the Detroit Lions, 7-9. I still remember when the Detroit Lions had Megatron on their team, Calvin Johnson, that is. Still miss him on the roster. You know, he was a pretty good player, and you know, still wish he was still playing. You know, he was always, you know, a pretty cool player. And for last place, the Chicago Bears. Despite them, I think it was this team that traded for that player or something like that. I believe it was. If I could see the name of the player. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, despite him getting that guy, Kali Mack, or whatever it is, or Kaylee Mack, whatever. I think it's Kali Mack, whatever it's pronounced. Despite them getting him, I don't think they're going to do well in the season, though. So, Chicago Bears last place, 5-11. Okay, and now we move on to the next one, the NFC South. Let's take a look here. First place, the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan, you know, great quarterback, and I actually like the Falcons too. You know, they're one of my favorite teams to watch as well. Even though back in the day when they had Michael Vick on their squad, but still, let the bad things go about Michael Vick, you know? Don't keep talking about the stuff, you know, back in the day. Anyway, let me see what else. Yeah, definitely first place for the Atlanta Falcons, 10-6, I say. For second place, let's go with, now this is a little bit tough, because I'm just trying to look this over and see here. Give me the New Orleans Saints for second place. I mean, Drew Brees is still playing. Him and Tom Brady, and Ben Roethlisberger, like, few of the quarterbacks that have been around, like, still, and he's still playing. Yep, so second place, New Orleans Saints, 9-7. Third place, the Carolina Panthers, 8-8. And last place, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 5-11. 5-11. And for last, not least, we now move on to the NFC West. So for this one, take a look once again. Okay, I already have, like, I think for last place and third, but I need first and second. So, for first place, this is a tough one for me. I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks for first place. It's gonna be a battle between them and the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, I was making sure I had the name of the team right, but I do. So anyway, Seahawks in first place, 10-6. Second place, the LA Rams, 9-7. For third place, the Arizona Cardinals, 7-9, and last place, the San Francisco. I was making sure I pronounced San Francisco right. 49ers, 5-11, and there you go. Okay, so that's it. That is it for my NFL season predictions, 2018 NFL season predictions. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. So if you would like to tell me what your predictions are for the NFL season, like what teams you think will finish first and second and all that, you can also do playoff predictions if you want, but I'm not doing that right now because we're a little bit, it's too early for that in my opinion, but there you go. So some of these predictions you might disagree with, but it's a prediction, and there you go. And if anybody has predictions they want to say, feel free to comment below and say what you want about it. And yeah, you know the drill. So like this video if you do, comment if you have what you want to say about this, and no negative stuff. Subscribe if you have not, and please do, because it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And you all take care. And thanks again for watching this video. And you all take care. And thank you again for watching.